Hello everybody, Molly here. Oh my gosh, it's been like forever since I've done a YouTube video, but it is the start to 2022, and I know with every ounce of my being, and that's saying a lot, that 2022 is going to be a fabulous year. I think it's really going to be a great year, and we're going to try to plant seeds of greatness and watch them grow and all. So on this first video back, putting my toes in back into YouTube a little bit, I want to share with y'all some things I've been doing and how my life has changed over the last year and all. And then go forward into the year, sharing some creative things I'm doing, and some things that are going on here in El Paso with friends and things that are creative and all different things and all. And I'm hoping you can join us along this trip and have some fun and share your ideas, and let's see what we can't cook up together and all. So I'm looking over here because my computer's over there, and I've just reset up my camera thing. I can't believe I could do that. I'm so excited. But I wanted to share with y'all some of the first projects I have. I decided not to worry about cleaning up my room, not to worry about making sure everything's clean and all, because that takes forever, but to show y'all how many things I have going. Those things you see over there or card kits I'm making that I want to put up on my Etsy shop. And then we've got a couple of ladies here in town that we're going to come over to the house, and we're going to make cards together and all. So that's going to be fun. And then behind me over here, you see that pile of paper? That's going to be some scrapbooking kits that I'm going to be making. Oh, my camera's shaking. Some scrapbooking kits and things I'm going to be making. And I've gotten back into quilting, which has been phenomenal for me. I started out my first craft things that I did was when I was probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, was quilting and playing with fabric, making clothes and all. So I'm gonna be sharing some of those things with you along the way. But just a lot of fun things going on, and I wanted y'all to be part of it, and I wanted to get to show off some things and all. So I'm gonna start off. Do I talk fast enough? I'm so sorry. I'm going to start off by showing y'all some card kits that I'm making. I'm going to have them up on my Etsy shop. This is the first week of January. I'm saying by the second week of January, I'm hoping to have a couple of new scrapbook layouts and some more card kits put together so that I can refresh my Etsy shop. I'm almost out of things on there. Y'all have been such great supporters. So I want to put some new things on and get this thing kicked up, get this new year kicked off right. Now, I want to back up just a little bit and explain to y'all. Some of you know, some of you don't know. My husband and I have been living with, raising our son and all in Lake Charles, Louisiana for the last 30 plus years, and loved it there and all. But we decided in January of this year that we were going to move. And we were both born in Texas, and we wanted to move back to Texas. And after some of the weather events and things that happened in Lake Charles, we kind of took that as a sign that now was the time to go. So we moved last year to El Paso. And I don't know what you've ever heard about El Paso, but I'm telling you, it is a beautiful city. It's got 860,000 plus citizens here, and they are all friendly as they can be. It's the cleanest, prettiest city that you could imagine. Quiet. It's like a big town that feels like a small town and all. But I have been blessed to find a wonderful group of new friends that are crafters. So I'm having a blast getting back into taking out my stuff and getting going on my crafting. But it took me a while to get settled and to feel, like I could get to playing again in my craft room and all. And I'm loving every minute of it. So that's what's been going on. As we go, I am going to share a few things that are happening here in El Paso and all, because I think y'all would be interested in them. And it's so fun here, and so I just love it. Now, it's called the Sunshine City. I have got all my blinds closed. I have big, wooden blinds, and I've got them all closed because it is the 4th of January, and it is a gloriously gorgeous, gorgeous day outside. But if I open these blinds, you would see why they call it Sun City. It is just stunningly gorgeous. My views out this window are pretty, but the views out of the back of the house, we look out over a expanse. We live up on a ridge, look out over expanse, see mountains on both sides. It's just pretty. Okay, enough rambling. Let me get to the cards that I've got for you, and then what we're going to do, I'll put these up on the Etsy shop, and I'll go through a video of how I put them together so that if you buy the card kits, you'll be able to see how easy they are to put them together and all. Okay, so let me switch cameras to workspace. I think I've got this done right. Can you tell I'm in a good mood this year? So these are some of the first cards I've made. And when I say scrapbook kits, you can imagine, use your imagination, and imagine a scrapbook kit in the same kind of feel. That's going to be one of the first 1 or 2 scrapbook kits that I'll have ready hopefully for next week. But a friend here in town asked me to make some cards using daisies, so I did. Um, but here's one that's just going to be stamps wishing you the best. So it could be for almost anything. I'm leaving them blank on the inside so that you can write your message or use your own stamps to stamp the inside. But I just love it. Got into my button stash. Those of you who know me know, oh my God, buttons. I love buttons. And some ribbons and things. So I just love how sweet this little card came out. This card, I had an Anna Griffin die, and it cut this shape, this kind of stand-up card. But it was too little. It was one of those little, like a half sheet card, and I liked it, but I wanted it bigger. I was so proud of myself. There may be a pattern on Cricut Design Space for this, but I could not find it. So I designed my own cut in Cricut, and if I can figure out how to share it, I will share it. But with the score lines, with the cut lines and all that kind of stuff, and cut my card base on the Cricut, and I love it. And then use some bright little papers. I've colored this with, ink colors and all, and then use some sequins and things. I love it. This is an Anna Griffin die for the word hello. Y'all know I'm an Anna Griffin nut. And they're just so pretty. Her dies are so pretty. So I cut them out and poked it up. So this is one of the cards. And here's the third card. And I love it. This is some old Stampin' Up! Paper. And it's so sweet. Cut some little butterflies, glittered them. You probably can't see. I don't know if you can see the glitter on there, but I put a little glitter on them. And when I say glitter, I mean stickles. But anyways, flew a few sequins across there and all. And I just love it. And then this was a die I had the word, I'm trying to figure this out, the word celebrate. So what my thought is, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be doing card kits where maybe it's, 6 cards for $12 or something like that. Get 2 of each. But I like getting a variety of cards. I like themes, but I like getting a variety of cards instead of just making 6 of the same card or something. So that's where I'm going to head. If you have a different thought on that, or would like something, you got a different thought, is all I can think of, let me know, and then we'll head that direction and all. But there's the start to the new year. Now, the only other thing I want to share with y'all today, crafty-wise, is when a friend asked me to make cards with daisies, the first thing I did was I went on Pinterest and I just pasted a bunch, to a piece of paper, on Word document, a bunch of ideas from different Pinterest designers, and they got their names on there and all. But they were so pretty. But I like using Pinterest as a jumping off board, so to speak. So I downloaded these pictures and then use them for inspiration for a card. So if you can see kind of, where my inspiration went. But I don't like copying things exactly because I don't know, that's just not, and this one actually was this in my mind. Makes sense to me. But anyway, so there was my inspiration for those. Well, while I was on Pinterest, they popped up some Valentine things. If you're like me, I've taken down my Christmas decorations. The house looks kind of all of a sudden like went from being beautiful Christmas to So anyway, I found a Hallmark card. Don't know how old or new or old it is, but it was a Hallmark card, and it was inspired this. It was X's and O's on a card front, and then they had put little bitty flowers. It's a card, and also they had used little flowers on it. Well, I just simply bought these frames on Amazon. They're 4 for $30. Cheap little white 12-inch square frames and all. But if you're interested in knowing more about them, just let me know, and I'll put the link down in there. But so I cut out my X and O on the Cricut with some heavy-duty Cricut paper that they have, kind of a poster board weight. And then I used some gorgeous Anna Griffin stickers that I have been hoarding. I can't use a better word than that. I was going to say, saving in my stash. And figured out this was the perfect thing to do it. So on my dining room table, I have some pretty red glassware and, a silver thing with silver kisses in it, chocolate kisses, and then have this standing up behind it. And it's just, I love it. And it let me use some of my really old treasures to make some Valentines. So I thought that'd be the first thing we do. And then I hope my son and daughter-in-law don't see this. They'll be embarrassed. But they sent us some pictures. They've moved to Bellingham, Washington, and it's snowing there, like gorgeous, And so I used some old basic gray papers, if you recognize those. Threw in a couple, the last few of the Anna Griffin things I had from that sticker set and made another one. And this is going on the little kitchen, the breakfast table, so I can say hello to them every morning. So that's how easy it is just to create some decor. These are the kind of things we'll be doing and all. And going forward with seasonal and themed items and all. And yes, I'm thinking these are scrapbook page ideas. So happy Valentine's. Glorious New Year to all of you. Thank you so much for coming back and saying hello. Please do leave a comment if you feel like it. Please like and subscribe if you get a minute and hit the notification bell. I hear everybody say that on YouTube, so I'm going to say it because I need to get back up my following and also we can find these YouTube videos. And I want to just thank y'all again for everything, all your support in the past. Hope you can join us on this trip in the future. I'm saying us. Who's here with me? Like there's a cat. But anyway, but all of us, who create together and all. Good seeing you. Great visiting with you again. Share your ideas. It's going to be a good new year. Thank y'all so much. See you again soon. Bye-bye.